Alright guys, so back at it again. Hubris Tactical in Spain right now in a small town. Well, it's not really a small town, but compared to Spain, it's a small town. I'm called Valladolid. Cost me some money, but that's how it is. When you're investing in your business, you need to invest big or go home. So hopefully that investment will bear fruit. If not, well, at least I get a vacation out there. Right, so just to give you a quick idea where I am, what it looks like. This is Plaza Enyara. So it's empty right now, but during the day they have stalls. They set up stalls in this area, and they have like a kind of grocer's mart, a kind of market type setting. They have some cafes around, so you could see some chairs right there. This is my way right now, but they have cafes all around. Yeah, check this fountain. It's extremely cold. I think it's like 6 degrees or something like that right now. Yeah. My apartment would be that one up there with the windows with the curtain drawn. That one up there with the curtains drawn. Everybody could see my Trinidadian nuts. They could see my Trini nuts. You understand? So yeah. But we're here right now. We have some meetings tomorrow. Hopefully it'll bear some fruit. Yeah. So I'll see you guys on the inside. Tonight, I think we're going to talk about, for this Tactical Thursday, we're going to deal with firearms in the home with family. We know that once you're a firearm user or firearm holder, one of the issues would be that how do you mitigate the circumstances with kids around and a wife around, etc. So we're gonna talk about that today in tonight's Tactical Thursday. Right guys, good night. Well, it's night here, but it'll be something like 6 o'clock in Trinidad and Tobago. At 6 p.m. in Trinidad and Tobago. It's now 10:15 in the night here in Valladolid in Spain. So like I said in the intro, tonight we want to talk about firearm users, holders or firearm holders, mitigating the circumstances of family members. So during the process of acquiring a firearm, in most instances you would have had to have some letter of agreement or consent from your spouse to obtain the firearm. And in essence, that letter would be saying that he or she, they don't have a problem with you being in possession of a firearm or owning a firearm. Now, with that being said, they would know that one, you've been applying for a firearm, and two, if you are successful. But then there's an issue that comes up, or that we may think about while going through the whole process of owning the firearm. And that question would be whether or not we should tell our spouse about the firearm, and whether we should show them the firearm and teach them the firearm. This is a question that a lot of clients, they come to me and they ask, Alan, I have my firearm, and if something happened to me, I want my wife to be able to use the firearm and in my defense and that kind of thing. And I'll tell you this: possession of a firearm contrary to law is an offense, just like transferring is an offense. And you have to understand that once you decide to bring the law by way of transferring and by possession, you have to be willing to stand the consequences of your action. Now, I'm not saying that what you are saying doesn't make sense, and it makes a whole lot of sense to me. It does, because there's something in law that's considered called a weapon of opportunity. If there's circumstances that would cause you to be incapacitated, and your wife could save your life and her life by using that same firearm, even though she does not have the proper authority, then she would be covered. Because why? Somebody's life is in immediate danger. Her life might be in imminent danger, and to prevent the loss of life, she would use the firearm, and she'll be covered under the law in that instance when it comes to the use of the firearm. Now, when it comes to teaching her the firearm, there's a whole new different aspect. Nice? I can't tell you. I'm not going to tell you that I can't, but I'm not going to tell you yes or no. It's your gun. It's your life. And if you get locked up, go be your cell, right? So what I'm saying is this. Do things the right way. You want to have a firearm? Just let her apply for a firearm. That's the best thing, send an application. Let us send in an application and go through the process. I would even encourage that if once you're going for a firearm, you encourage your spouse to also go for a firearm, because 2 guns are always better than 1 when it comes to self-defense and it comes to home defense and that kind of thing. So you're going to apply for a firearm, by all means, encourage your spouse or your significant other to apply for a firearm, and then you all could train together and develop together and hone your skills together and protect each other, that kind of thing. Now, when it comes to kids or children, it is not an issue that we have in Trinidad, but in other countries, a lot of children would have lost their lives because of negligent parents when it came to firearm possession and children having easy access to firearms. And you don't want to be that parent. So one of the criteria of having a firearm is that you must have a safe place to keep it, ensure that your firearm is safe. Our Firearms Level 1 course teaches you how to ensure that your firearm is safe while it is at home, while your other family members are around, and still be effective, and you still be effective with it and be efficient with it. So if the need arises at the shortest possible moment, you'll be able to respond effectively. Nice. That's our Firearm Level 1. It puts you in a position, it puts you in a mindset, it will give you some tips, will give you a standard operating procedure that you could use, that the gun is safe, and when it's time to respond, it's easy as breeze to get that gun running. Nice. So go to our website at huberstactical.org. Our Firearms Level 1 course is open for registration. It never closes. You go on there, you register, we have a conversation with you, we plan your dates, and then we run the course off with you. Nice. So feel free to go on huberstactical.org, register for Firearms Level 1, and any other course that you see that you'd be interested in, you go there and you register, and we'll have a conversation with you, tailor course to your needs, and then we'll take it from there. Yeah. So when it comes to the firearm in the home, you need to be very particular with how you treat with it. When it comes to your spouse, my recommendation is you're applying for a firearm, by all means, have your spouse apply for one as well. That way, you could be proficient together, you could train together, you could do couples training and that kind of thing. Something goes wrong, she'll be able to respond, because at the end of the day, you would not be there all the time to protect her. There are times when he will be on his own, and you have a firearm, he'll be on his own, and you wouldn't be able to be there to protect him or her. So my advice is both of y'all apply at the same time. We trying to make some connections internationally. We reach out to some persons, they responded. We going out there to spread the Hubris brand. What we want to also do is encourage persons to join our membership. This particular initiative is specifically geared to the advantage of our members. When we make our connections, we want to establish routes where our membership could have the opportunity to travel and train and practice and that kind of thing, and vice versa. So take advantage of our membership. We're all the way across the world, from Trinidad to Spain. We have a couple of stops on the way back to Trinidad with some other companies. Take advantage of our courses, get your name on the registration, bandwagon, and let's go get it. Good. So this is Barry from Hubris Tactical, Hubris Strategic. Until next time, you guys take it easy and be safe. Keep training.